and welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the new release from KKW Beauty. We have the Glam Smoky Bible. Smoky Glam Bible? Glam Bible Smoky Edition. I have the Glam Bible Smoky Volume 1. Yes! Okay, this is exciting. I know some people have kind of like a mixed reaction to KKW, and I do feel like some of their products are kind of hit or miss, but the bronzers and the contours are some of my absolute favorite products. There's a lot of other really cool stuff in the brand, so I am excited. It's really cool to kind of see that the brand is expanding and that they're adding a bunch of new products. So if you want to see everything that's in the Smoky Glam Bible, or whatever it's called, then keep on watching. Well, let's get started. So this is the Glam Bible Smoky Volume 1. Again, it's in the very classic KKW nude packaging. I know some people were kind of not a big fan of this like very minimalist packaging, but I personally like it. I think it looks very classy, it looks very clean and refined, and it really fits with Kim's kind of her own personal style. So, you know, as her brand, it makes a lot of sense. So this packaging, it's a unicarton that is kind of like this little bit of a soft touch material, similar to the other products, and then embossed, I think in clear letters, you can see it says KKW Beauty. So you take this off. This is just a unicarton for the actual packaging. So you take that off, and here's the actual book. It's the same, has the same embossed letters. It says KKW Beauty Smoky Volume 1 on the front. It feels very heavy. It feels luxe. It's a really nice, sturdy cardboard material. So it feels like you're really getting something special for this collection, for, you know, the price you're paying. It is a very strong magnetic closure. There we go. So it does magnetize, and it's very strong. So you open it up, and here is the entire Glam Bible collection. So in this collection, you have an eyeshadow palette. This is the Smoky Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. It's a 6-pan eyeshadow. You have a eyeliner, which is a new product added to the line. You have a pair of lashes, also a new product, as well as mascara. We have 2 of her cream nude lipsticks. We also have a new lip gloss, lip liner, and then you have 1 blush and 1 highlighter. So you can buy all of these items individually, except for the lashes. I did not see those on the website, so I don't think you can get the lashes individually. Or, of course, you can buy the entire Glam Bible book as a set. So why don't we zoom in, and we'll start playing with the eyeshadow palette. This is the Glam Bible palette. Its name is Smoky Volume 1. So we open it up, and it actually is the 6-pan little mini eyeshadow palette. I think it's really cute. It's a nice size. Again, new for the collection. This size of palette is new. I'm still gonna go in, and I'm gonna prime my eyes using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to go in initially with a bigger fluffy blending brush. This is my Morphe M441, and I'm going to go into the color Risque, which is the matte rose color in the palette. So I'm just pressing this color in directly, and then once I get the general shape that I want, I will start blending it. I also like, even with the smoky, I like that there's this warm shade, because as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I prefer to start a cool tone smoky eye look with a warmer shade directly as my transition, just because I feel like it works a little bit better on my particular skin tone. Okay, that's actually quite nice. I like this kind of dusty rose color. It's pretty. It's a really pretty pink. It's not super bright. So since I do already have my foundation and everything done, I'm going to just put on a little bit of powder under my eyes. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Huda Beauty baking powder and just pack this on under my eyes, just to outline where I want the shadow to be. I'm going to cut my contour now while I I haven't actually contoured, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it ahead of time. It's the Glam Bible, so why not go full glam with this bake? Oh, good. So now that I have the pink shade down, I'm going to go in with this kind of gray shade. That is the color, I believe it's Antique. And I'm going to go in with a slightly more pointed blending brush, but still fairly large. This one has a little bit more kick up in the pan, and I'm going to just start working this into my crease to kind of darken up what we already have with that pink. I am having a little bit of a hard time getting this color to really adhere. Kind of right at the bottom of my crease, it just feels like it's not giving me the kind of coverage that I want. Let me try going in with a smaller brush and see if that will help. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Morphe Y18. This one's very similar in shape to the 433. I do like this shape of brush for creases because I feel like it's able to really fit into the crease nicely. So I'm just going to place this right in my crease, leaving my eyelid open a little bit so I can really work the color in there. And then I'm just very carefully wiggling it back and forth to make sure I get the coverage that I want. Yeah, that's working better. Now I am going to go in with a smaller pointed blending brush. This is the Morphe 514, and I'm going to take the brown shade, which is called Exotic, and really keep this into the outer corner of the eye. I'm now going to take a powder brush and wipe away this bake. I'm now going to take a little bit of glitter glue and tap that over the eyelid to apply the shimmer. And I am tapping the shade Fatale right onto the eyelid. Now on a very small pencil brush, I am going to go into the color Dark, which is the black shade in the palette, and making sure to tap that off, just very, very, very lightly tapping this on the outer edge. Finally, I'm going to go in with an angled blending brush. That's not the one I want. Angled blending brush, and I'm going to go into Femme, which is this white cream shade. Start packing this underneath the brow bone as a matte highlight shade, and then start to blend all of the edges together. I love a matte cream shade in a palette. I kind of use it as like a magic eraser. Like if I got out of control anywhere, I can kind of just, you know, buff over it with this and really soften it all up and make it, clean it up, make it look a little bit better. On the lower lash line, I'm going to go into the shade Antique and start really smoking out the lower lash line. I'm going to use a little bit of the Risque shade to kind of just buff out Antique. With a flat definer brush, I'm going to go into the shades Exotic and Dark and really just place these right on the outer lower lash line. All right, so I think this is about everything that I can do with this eye look, and I feel like I did everything since I used every single color in the palette. Let me zoom out a little bit. We'll put on some liner, lashes, and mascara, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on all of the eye products. Next, we have the Glam Bible eyeliner, and this retails for $10 on its own. It's a very rich, creamy black eyeliner, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tight line my eyes on the top, and then I'm going to try to pop it into the lower lash line as well, or to the water line as well. We'll see if that works. Alright, so here are the lashes. They actually look really nice and kind of wispy. I think these are pretty, and these are not available outside of just getting the Glam Bible. doing it. Okay, let's just try the mascara. It's gotta be better, right? That was a little bit of a, I don't know if disaster is quite the right word, but it was kind of a disaster. I gave up on the lashes completely. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the eyeliner. I don't know if it was, I was trying a new lash glue. I don't know if it was the lash glue. I don't know if it was the mascara. Something was really irritating my eyes. I could not get these lashes on to save my life. Okay, wait, let's stop. Let's stop and let's roll it back and start at the beginning. So let us start talking about the eyeshadow palette. So I actually thought the eyeshadow palette was quite nice. So we had in here, we have 5 matte shades and only 1 shimmer shade. In the eyeshadow palette, we have the color Femme, which is a matte cream ivory, Risque, which is a matte rose, Fatale, a metallic smoky silver, Antique, a matte warm gray, Exotic, a matte warm brown, and Dark, a matte black. I actually do really like the colors in this eyeshadow palette, and I think it's interesting that they refer to these two as a warm gray and a warm brown. I do actually think that's true. I mean, overall, you look at this and you think, oh, that's mostly cool tone, but these shades actually work really well with this pink shade, and this is not really a pure silver shade. It's kind of more of like a pewter. It almost has a little bit of a green tint to it. I really, really, really like this shimmer shade. I think it's beautiful. I think this pink is really nice. This ivory is very pigmented. Like, it is very, very pigmented. It's nice, and it even shows up on my skin tone. I like this. The gray and the brown and the black I felt were a little bit dusty, and you did have to kind of watch out for a little bit of fallout. Also, the only thing in general with this eyeshadow palette is like I felt like I needed to kind of work at it to get the blend sort of where I wanted it to be. The next thing we did was the Glam Bible eyeliner. Glides on smoothly with an intense and pigmented line in just one stroke. Yes, it is intense and it is pigmented. It is pigmented. It is really intense. So be careful. It comes off very, very black. My issue with it is that sometimes I feel like there's a fine line between being creamy and easy to apply and being too creamy that it just is messy. And this kind of crossed the line over into the messy territory. So it felt almost more like a kohl type of eyeliner that, you know, it wants to be a little bit smudgy, but it just got out of control too quickly. And I don't really feel like this is that long wearing. I mean, maybe on the upper lash line, I have still a little bit left on my upper lash line, but I did put this in my waterline and it's gone. On to the next problem. So as if my eyes were already kind of looking a little like messy and not so great because of the eyeliner, I tried to put on these lashes. I mean, these are really pretty. They were slightly flared and they were very wispy and long. And so in general, I would feel like I would really like these lashes. I think that they would be a nice style. I'm not super advanced at putting on false eyelashes. I don't do it very often. My eyelashes are naturally very, very long and pretty thick. So putting on false lashes is not something that I do on a really regular basis. It's only on like super special occasions, which is part of the reason that I found these kind of difficult to work with, because the lash band is very, very, very thin, and it was actually a clear lash band. I know a lot of people like clear lash bands because you don't have to worry about them, you know, showing. You don't have to necessarily have an eyeliner, and a lot of people find very thin, clear lash bands to be more comfortable. There are some positives, but for me, having a very, very thin lash band made them very difficult to work with. I was trying out a new lash glue today. I was trying out this like little mini sample one from Sephora. I don't know, it seemed very sticky. It was fine on the left eye, but on the right eye, it just was not going on well. It wasn't adhering on the inner corner, and then I think I tried to reapply some like glue, and then I think maybe that got in my eye, maybe it was the eyeliner, I don't really know, but I just know that my eye started watering, it really hurt, I got glue in my eyelashes, and it was a mess. It was a mess. So I just was like, nope. It's not worth it. These lashes are not worth it for me, so I quit. Oh, and then also the mascara was smudging. So when I took the lashes off and was like, I give up, I'm not going to do this, I went in and tried to use this mascara. So this is the Glam Bible Mascara. It is in the color black and it retails for $18. An intense black mascara creates fuller and thicker lashes with just one coat. The long-lasting ultra creamy formula glides on easily to instantly define lashes. So yes, let's look at this left eye. The left eye is a little bit better just because I think I had, especially on this inner portion of my eye, I definitely had some like residual lash glue. It was watering anyways, so mascara was running. It's not waterproof mascara, which I'm fine with that. I normally don't really wear waterproof mascara, but it's very creamy, so it was just going everywhere. But let's look at the left eye. The left eye worked out better. So this is very lengthening. I didn't really feel like it gave a ton of extra volume. This one, I feel like I could like this, and I definitely will keep using it. And also just for the $18 price tag, it's not my favorite. I mean, for $2 more, for $20, I can get my favorite Butter London mascara, which is really, really good. And then if you compare it to some of the drugstores, it just still felt like a little high for the price. You can literally get Lash Paradise for half the price of this. Lash Paradise is around like $9, $10, and this is $18. So you can get something that works just as well or even better for around the same price or even less. Like, there's a lot of really fantastic drugstore mascara. So I'm just gonna throw that on the floor because we don't need that mascara anymore. Okay, so that is everything with the eyes. Overall, I liked the palette. The rest of the eye products were kind of a miss for me. That's basically where I land for the eye side of the palette. Let's switch over to here. This is what I'm excited about, the lips and the face products. So let's jump into these right now. So I'm going to go in with the Glam Bible Blush. Now this is in the color Luxe and it retails separately for $18. This blush brings a soft flush to the apples of the cheeks. The creamy powder glides onto the skin with a silky finish, allowing for buildable coverage throughout the day. So I do like that it's matte. It's kind of a pretty peach color. I feel like you have to really get in there to pick up any color. But let's see how it goes on the face. That is really gorgeous color. I kind of love this blush. I didn't think I really liked peach colored blushes, but that is nice. That's really, really nice. And I feel like it complements the kind of like dark of the eyes in a really nice way. You did kind of have to build the color up initially, but once you'd started to get there, it was like, oh, there's a lot of pigmentation. I'm actually kind of impressed, and now I want to try some more of the blushes that she has. So that is definitely a definite yes from me. Now we have the Glam Bible Highlighter. It's in the same kind of packaging as the blush. Glitz and Glam is a peach champagne, a beautiful pearlized highlighter created for brightening and adding glow. This retails for $20. So the blush was $18. The highlighter is $20, although you get a little bit more. In the blush, you get 0.13 ounces or 3.6 grams. And in the highlighter, you get 0.14 ounces or 3.85 grams. So you get about 0.2 of a gram more in the highlighter. It must just have to be with the way that it's pressed. So I'm going to take my tapered highlighting brush and just go into this guy here. Oh, that's really, really gorgeous. All right, so that is the highlighter. I think the highlighter is actually really nice. Is it the greatest highlighter I've ever used for $20? Probably not. I think the tone of the highlighter is pretty. It is very creamy to the touch and it goes on nicely. It blends out. Similar to the mascara, it's not blowing me away in that, oh, this is something that is so worth it for the money. It's nice. I don't have any real complaints about it, but for $20 and for such a small amount, it just feels a little overpriced. If this was also maybe in the 18 range, the same as the blush, I feel like I probably would be like, yeah, this is nice. This is very, very nice. Although I still, here's a secret. I don't buy the things I really like from KKW for full price. She has 20% off sales fairly regularly. So if you like this color and you think it's pretty, maybe pick this up at like the Memorial Day sale. You know, maybe there'll be a Valentine's Day sale. Wait until it's on sale, because for $20, I don't really think it's worth the money, but it is really pretty. Okay, now we get to finally do the lip products. So in the bundle, we have 2 of the cream lipsticks, as well as a lip gloss, and we also have a lip liner. Now these are all 4 new shades to the KKW collection. I'm going to go ahead and just put these all on my lips all at once. So this lip liner retails for $12. It is a neutral mauve. The lipstick shade contrasts beautifully against the liner, adding dimension and shape to the lips. Created with lip quenching oil and extracts, both formulas are creamy and luxurious, hugging the lips for the most comfortable wear. So I've never actually used one of the lip liners from KKW before, but I've heard people say good things about them. So let's go ahead and just try to line the lips. It's kind of it's very neutral. It's a neutral shade. I can't even put my lips liner on straight when I'm looking, let alone do it with my eyes closed like Kylie. Like, nope, that's not working. Not bad. This is a nice lip liner. It is very, very creamy, and so it like wears down quite quickly, but I like it, and I really enjoy this tone. I think this is a beautiful lip liner color. Like, this would be really pretty just on its own with the lip gloss. I think it would pair really nicely. Now let's move on to the cream lipstick. So I have tried the cream lipstick formula before. I tried a couple of the ones from the KKW Mario collab. There's 2 new shades with this. There is Classic Icon 1 and Classic Icon 2. So Classic Icon 1 is a mid-tone warm nude. And Classic Icon 2 is a warm pink nude. These are not long wearing because obviously they are a cream lipstick formula, but they are very comfortable to wear. They're very easy to apply. So I'm first going to go into the Classic Icon 1. This is the mid warm tone nude. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm now going to go in with Classic Icon 2. So this one is a lot lighter than the other shades. So I'm going to just keep this right in the middle of my lips to kind of add a little bit of contouring. No, it's not light enough that it's actually showing up. Yeah, I don't know if these really layer so well on top of each other like other lipsticks. You can kind of like create this ombre look. Finally, I'm going to go into the Glam Bible Gloss. This is in the color Lust. This also retails for $18. It is a high shine gloss that can be worn alone or with your favorite lipstick or lip liner for a smooth and ultra glossy finish. And this is a sheer pale peach. So I want to try this over this lipstick. I tried it on its own. It was very pale and almost a little bit milky on my skin tone, and so I didn't love it on its own. So let's try it with the lipstick. This works better for the ombre than the other lipstick did. So I don't love the gloss. I feel like the gloss would be better just maybe over a lip liner. On its own, I don't think the tone was particularly flattering on my skin tone. I'm not mad at the gloss per se, it's just not my favorite by far. So overall, what are my final thoughts on the Glam Bible Smoky Volume 1? It's kind of hard to say because I feel like there were some really big hits and then there were also just some misses with this set. I liked the eyeshadow palette. I thought it was really beautiful. I really love that pewter metallic shade that is in the palette. I think it's beautiful. I think for the most part the mattes performed well, and it really inspires me to try to break out some of the other palettes that I have and give them a go. The eyeliner, no. The eyelashes, no. The mascara is a maybe. I'm gonna have to try that one out a little bit more. And then I feel like the other side was overall much more positive. I loved the 2 lipsticks, I loved the lip liner, and I love this blush. The highlighter is nice. Still, I kind of mentioned before, I'm a little bit on the fence about the price, and the lip gloss, I just am not a huge fan of the formula. Overall, I do feel like there are more hits than misses in this kit, but I think probably the better deal would be to kind of just pick up the few things that you think you really have the most interest in, kind of as individuals, as opposed to buying the whole entire set. I mean, the eyelashes are the only things that are exclusive to this set, and these eyelashes are not great. I mean, you can get eyelashes similar to this at a drugstore price. Some Ardell's are really great. You don't have to buy this entire set just to get these lashes. They are nothing special. But if you want to pick up the palette on its own, I would do that. Lipsticks, you know, these powder products, lip liner, all those kinds of things. I feel like you could pick them up on individually and actually save a little money rather than getting the entire Glam Bible. I mean, unless of course you are a huge fan of Kim Kardashian. I mean, I'm a huge Kardashian fan. I wrote an entire paper about the Kardashians in grad school. I love them. I think they're amazingly smart businesswomen, and I enjoy a lot of their products. So I wasn't mad that I picked this up. I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful set. Overall, I don't really feel like the whole set was worth it for the price, but if you're a makeup collector like I am, I think you'll definitely will enjoy it and enjoy having it kind of as a collector's piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the KKW Glam Bible Smoky Volume 1. I hope this gave you some useful information if you're interested in picking up some of these items. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. It lets me know you like what I'm doing, and also just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Have you guys tried any other KKW beauty products? I have purchased a lot. I have not tried a lot. Thank you once again for joining me. If you have not already subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Lots of fun things are coming from this channel, so be sure you are subscribed and notified. I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you so much. Bye!